Hey everybody. So the video is going to be a lot longer than what it is. I eventually ended up cutting the first half of me painting this out. It was just really like long and tedious and whatever. This is the first time I've ever done like a watercolor painting, and admittedly, I psyched myself out. Like every time I would put the brush on the paper, like big blobs of colored water would just go everywhere, and I didn't quite know how to do what I was doing. Like I was panicking, and panicking more so not because I mean gosh, the painting is it's for tenhundred's like masks and mischief prompt, and I really want to impress the guy. I don't want to jack this picture up, right? So I want everything to be perfect, as does every artist with their work. They want it to be perfect. So anyways, I had to stop recording a few times. I had to go outside. I had to calm down, talk to my best friends. They had to be like, hey, you can do this. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I can totally do this. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to kick this watercolor paint's butt, and I'm going to get it together, finish this piece. The whole thing from start to finish took me about 3 hours, and it was a learning process. It was really fun once I got used to it. Once I got to the part where I was done with the mask, I was like cool with everything. And I didn't finish recording the end of the process because like I ran out of battery on my phone and I had like 4% left, so I'd plug the dang thing in. But so what you missed out on was me going in with my alcohol markers and lining things with them. Like I went over all the red with my red marker. I did the tips of the hair with my darker, almost black markers. Just little things like that to add the details that I just knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to get done with the watercolor because, well, I'm just honestly not skilled enough. I haven't practiced enough with it to know what the heck I'm even doing. But I do know how to work those markers, so sometimes you gotta go back to the mediums that you're comfortable with. And that's totally okay. I had a really good time. Like I said, toward the end, I think this thing turned out okay. Like my favorite part is in the end, the face. And that was the hardest part, was getting that mask done. Like I was so worried about it. It's the focal point, and I wanted it to be perfect. I also like the little tie-dye effect on the hoodie, and I like those little like colorations in the pumpkin. I thought that was fun. I almost drew in some candy inside that pumpkin, but then the thought of coloring each individual little piece of candy like gave me anxiety. So I decided not to do that. And anyways, I also like that I gave him hairy legs too. This piece, like after I had already drawn it out and was looking at it and painting it, it like heavily reminded me of those old school I Love Halloween comics. Like the ones from like 2005, 2006 or whatever. And he reminds me of Finch a little bit. Like that's kind of funny. Those are some pretty cool comics. Anyway, this is the finished piece, all done in all of its glory. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all have a good night, okay? Bye.